There are a lot of NFT games out there, so let's add one more, which is Thetan Arena. It is a MOBA game, otherwise known as a massive online battle arena. If you're not sure what MOBA games are, think about games like Dota 2, LOL, the game not the abbreviation, Heroes of the Storm, Smite, and more. In fact, even games like Valorant and Overwatch are considered MOBAs, but they are under the team shooter category. That's what MOBAs are all about, having a team to work with, having various objectives. Thetan Arena actually has a lot of other modes aside from the traditional MOBA mechanic. That being said, the Game Mag is here to give you some tips on how you can get started when playing Thetan Arena. Number 1. Understanding the game modes. There are different game modes in Thetan Arena. While most MOBA games have you destroy the enemy throne, there are a lot of options for you in this game. There's Tower Siege, which is your basic MOBA game. Your team has to collect batteries that will power up your team's siege robot, presumably stealing those batteries from the Energizer Bunny, who's really pissed about where his stash is going. Once it is charged, the robot will attack the enemy team's tower. Continue the process until the enemy team's tower is destroyed and you win. Then again, the enemy can destroy your tower first as well. Superstar is another mode, and it's basically item collecting. Stars will fall on the battlefield, and you have to beat the enemy to get them. The team that has the most stars by the end of the game wins the match. Another mode is Battle Royale, Solo, or Duo. Basically, Solo means you're on your own, and Duo means you pair up with a friend or a random player. Battle Royale rules apply, so if you get defeated, the match is done. In Duo, you or your partner can still revive each other or not. The last mode is Deathmatch. This is like Valorant or any team shooter where the team with the most kills will win the game. It's a very straightforward mode because all you have to do is just kill the enemy team and avoid getting killed. It's pretty simple, unless you're playing against pros, in which case you're screwed. There are other modes or events that will pop up, so just pay attention. Speaking of these modes, they will be locked for certain periods of time. You could have Battle Royale Solo and Superstar modes available for now, while the others won't be unlocked until a couple of minutes. Play a mode that you like or are better at so that you can have some fun with the game. Number 2. The different hero classes. Thetan Arena has its set of heroes or classes to play. This allows for versatile or dynamic gameplay. Speaking of the heroes, there are a couple of them with their specialties, strengths, and weaknesses. Obtaining heroes can be done in different ways. One way is that you are given a few of them if you plan on being a free player. The hero pool will rotate after a week so that you can try other heroes. There are those that you can buy if you plan on using money. Some of these heroes can only be obtained by paying through NFT. Before you get confused, the previous ones you can buy them using regular money. The others you have to buy using the game's cryptocurrency, where you have to go to the marketplace and not the game's store. You have a choice, and the heroes vary in terms of their rarity and features. Speaking of the hero classes, we'll start off with the Assassin. The Assassin class specializes in offense because it has high speed and damage but low HP. This class is good if you're skilled at taking out the opposition. The Marksman class is the hybrid and well-rounded class in the game. It has normal HP and speed with high attack. The Tank is the final class that excels in sucking up damage, much like a bishop fighting the Kingpin. How are you still alive? We could even consider the Tank as a semi-support class, since having skills that rejuvenate can make it a bit more useful in battle. It has high HP, normal attack, but is the slowest in terms of speed. Finally, you can upgrade your heroes when you have the right resources available. Number 3. Adjusting your skill setup. Like any game, the heroes that you have will require certain skills. In Thetan Arena, you can customize your hero skills. In the skill menu, you can equip any of the skills available to use. That's right, any class or hero can use the skills available in the menu. The skills will rotate every week, so one skill will be available this week and it will be changed the next week. The key here is that you can swap 2 skills before you go into battle. The first slot can be for skills that are common up to Epic. The second slot can only be used for Epic to Legendary rarities. Think of this slot as your ultimate ability like any other MOBA game. These ultimates have better effects, but they usually have longer cooldowns. The skills don't cost any mana or energy to use because their only drawback is their cooldown. Different skills have different effects, which also means different cooldowns. 2 slots can be changed in terms of the skills that you want to use, but 1 slot is not. These are the hero's specific skills. This is what differentiates the heroes from each other. Their unique skills would be the deciding factor as to why the player would want to use them. Their unique skills are usually linked to their classes. Just like how some assassins would have offensive or damage-dealing unique skills. while some tanks can have unique skills, allowing them to soak more damage or just heal themselves. Adjusting your skill setup is ideal before you play a game. Keep in mind, the mode that you play can be easy or hard depending on your skill setup. If you want to play a Battle Royale mode, then you might want to have a skill that heals yourself to make you last longer in battle. If it's a deathmatch mode, then by all means have all offensive skills in your arsenal since you'll just respawn in rapid time anyway. Always adjust the skills that you have before you set out into a match to be very effective. Number 4. Take advantage of the battlefield items. When you're in a game, these are those gift boxes or health icons that pop up in the field. They can be advantageous for you, so be sure to always get them. It all depends on the mode that you're playing, but for the most part, try to get the items inside these boxes. They usually have EXP crystals to give you added EXP, thus making you level up faster during the matches. These things are helpful when you feel that your team is on the receiving end of a one-sided slaughter. In MOBA terms, this would be something like going to the jungle and killing mobs to get EXP. In this case, you're just destroying gift boxes. The other thing to keep in mind is that unless you have healing skills equipped, your hero will not regenerate its HP. It's always a good idea to fall back a bit, recover, and fight again. Modes like Superstar and Tower Siege can benefit from a strategy like this, where you need to have the members of your team alive for long periods of time. Number 5. Invest some good money. While Thetan Arena is free, it still boils down to the fact where you may need to put a good amount of money. This isn't really a case of paying to win, because that would really suck, but your goal at the end of the day is to make money. Otherwise, you'll just be a free-to-play or earn-to-play player, which to iterate isn't a bad thing. Use the money that you have to invest in the heroes and upgrades. You don't have to focus on the skins right now, since your goal is to make your heroes stronger, thus giving you an edge in your games. The more you win or the better you do in the game means that you can get a good amount of money. Also, look up what the meta might be and which heroes or classes are strong for the current patch. The game is still in Season 1, so expect great things to come. That about wraps it up for the GameMag's guide to getting started with Thetan Arena. Enjoy the game as a free-to-play user where you can earn a lot. However, if you want to, invest some money into this game and you can make more of it. For more content like this, hit that like button and subscribe while you're at it. Until next time, on the GameMag.